Americans are not being hospitalized with the Omicron variant at the same rate as other strains, but it is still dangerous, including for kids. The U.S. now averages 260 pediatric COVID hospitalizations a day. That is up nearly 30% from last week. Meg Oliver is in Paterson, New Jersey. Meg, good morning.
Nate, good morning. That rise in cases and hospitalizations has some school districts, like here in Paterson, switching to all remote for 2 weeks after winter break. Some say the solution isn't keeping kids out of the classroom, but getting shots into arms. As the Omicron variant continues to sweep across the Northeast, unvaccinated of all ages are at increased risk. In New York State, health officials say pediatric hospitalizations in New York City rose nearly fivefold from the start of December, and almost all of the children were unvaccinated.
We need to get child vaccinations up. We need to get them higher than they are, particularly in the 5 to 11-year-old age group.
In New York State, roughly 27% of 5 to 11-year-olds are vaccinated. Nationwide, that number falls to roughly 23%. New York Presbyterian Chief Pediatrician Dr. Sally Permar.
The vaccine is so much safer than getting the virus itself. And so giving your child the vaccine keeps them safer than letting them get infected with this virus without any immunity from a vaccine.
While hospitals typically see a rise in pediatric admissions this time of year, Dr. Permar says parents should take Omicron seriously.
How serious are their symptoms?
Well, serious enough to be admitted to the hospital, which again is an indication that this is not just a disease of adults.
What do you think should happen in terms of reopening schools now that you're seeing a spike in cases among kids?
Yeah, I think we know so much more about how to keep our children safe. And we also learned how devastating it is to keep children out of school. So I think we should use all the tools we have, implement vaccination for all the school kids, also use testing, also use masks, and our typical hand washing and social distancing to keep kids in school, even with this rise in cases.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul also announced yesterday she's urging all superintendents to keep their classrooms open. She says she's prepared to send any additional resources they may need to prevent any interruptions to in-person learning. Jamie?
Meg, thank you.